Okay guys, we are absolutely completed. Lights, everything back on, decks, everything. Look at that compared to what it was. Look at that. Still had some issues I'm not happy with, but I'll show you as I see. Nothing too big. Gutters, we got rid of the brown color as we discussed, and I think that looks way better. We tied them all in green. I think that has a nice appearance, so I'm gonna climb up the hill here so you can see from all angles. Look at that. All the doors got painted or lacquered. Front door kind of problematic due to the deep scratches, so we sanded. It looks really good. It'll be fine. Definitely the longevity with the lacquer we use. So steps, as you can see, were stained. Got everything back up. Whew, smells like stain. Door was painted green over there. Some of this deck is still wet. It won't be for long though. It's drying quickly. Stain the bears for you. This deck, isn't that gorgeous? Stain that table for you. Look at that. All the trim was caulked in and done. Yeah, it came out nice. So here's that door. Got a sheen of lacquer on it. Gotta let it dry though. It's gonna be problematic, and then you add into the fact that there's a lot of wind. Still 100 times better than it was. Sanded nice and smooth, no flaking. Oh yeah, eaves. Look at that. All that black that was in there. We fixed some of those nails and stuff sticking out too, so that it's not as, it's a little more inconspicuous there. Look at that. All that was just black. Got rid of all that. We had some issue with some black coming back on the side. These cameras pick that up a lot more than the human eye does. But I just, you know, I really kind of feel this came out super nice. Gutters up there, green. All the inside's done. I'm not going to walk through there with a video camera and get, so that, I mean, that should be fine. That's been done for a couple weeks. Plywood is just plywood. Let me back up here. Plywood is just plywood, and it never makes me happy. That's why so many people tend to stain or paint the plywood a solid color. But I mean, just compared to what that was, oh my gosh, it's really nice. It looks great. Everybody else who's seen it's like, oh, it's beautiful, but I'm just super picky. We did find one considerably large woodpecker hole, and that is, I'll see if I can get it. That is up in this corner. And so it still looks like all white in there. That silicone's still drying. It'll take about a week to totally dry, but then it'll be clear. So what we do is we infuse that with a little cayenne pepper, believe it or not. And that keeps them from coming back. So this wall was our tough wall. This was about 5 or 6 coats of stain. I wanted to just stain it as dark as it possibly could go, but I know you guys didn't want to do that. But I look through the camera and it looks really kind of nasty, and I look at it like with my bare eye and it does not look that bad. So I'd suggest take a look at it first. Longevity wise, it's not going anywhere. I mean, there's a lot of stain on this house, a lot of stain on this house. So on that aspect, it's not going anywhere. It looks good. It's not going to fail. But I'd really like to come back and do one thing. We'll let this huge storm pass over. We'll let the wedding pass over. And I want to come back and get up there and just run some just super dark stain up there, because that's what's going to hide that stuff. I mean, when you look at it as a whole, it looks really good. I mean, it looks really good. This house just looks so nice driving by it now. But again, I'm just picky, and plywood is so problematic. I mean, it either goes orange, no matter how brown you use. We had no reds at all, and it went a little orange. But it didn't do it in the front. So these things are what they are. We went ahead and did all underneath, and then we did these as well. So I know we weren't really going to do much of those, but we pressure washed them, we bleached them, and we did those too. It's just we were here, and I said do it. So the only thing is furniture's got to go back up right here on Monday because of the fact that I don't want to put anything on the deck. But I mean, look at that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'll send you guys an invoice. We can do this either way. You guys can either send a check or call me and I'll come up on Monday. I'm not sure what's happening on Monday. For me, this weather has pretty much destroyed my timeline. We got every week, it's been 2 or 3 days of rain, so I guess we're just gonna see what we have. But look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thank you guys very much, and we'll talk soon.